Ah, hello, my dears. I'm Tom Baker. No, I'm not. I'm Warsaw Matt, and I'm here in Pertwee Fans in the Sanctum with here, Jonathan Miles. Yes.
I'm Tom Baker.
Strange, we are both Tommies. It's very nice to meet you.
Well, it's very nice to be met.
Yes. Terribly witty.
I'm Tom Baker, yes. I'm terribly
Terribly witty. Hold it together.
I can't speak.
Hold it together.
I'm in hysterics.
Hello, we're here to talk about Tom Baker. This is one of a few videos. Yes, one of 4 videos, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Appropriate for the Fourth Doctor.
Appropriate for the Fourth Doctor, yes.
And the, yes,
yeah, YouTubers go, and Tom Baker goes, and then the hand comes up to say, give it a minute, yes. I think he said something like that. So, Tom Baker.
He's terribly witty.
He's terrible. He's a brilliant artist. How could you actually categorise Tom Baker though?
I first saw him at a convention in 1997, and he just comes up and talks on the stage for an hour. Nobody interviews him, and he just goes off into a stream of consciousness. And he doesn't always talk about Doctor Who, but he says he's wonderfully witty stories.
As he gets older, he likes to talk about sin.
Like when he was mistaken for Shirley Williams or Gertrude Stein.
Yeah,
and things like that.
I'll forgive you for what you've done to our done to our schools.
I'll never forgive you for what you did to our grammar schools. Neither will my wife. And this man really thought he was the ex-education minister, Shirley Williams.
How can you mistake Tom Baker for? Yeah, anyway. But no, I first met Tom Baker very late. When did you meet him?
1997. I was 18.
97.
Yes.
I didn't meet him until I was supposed to meet him at London Film and Comic Con a few years ago, and I didn't get the chance.
Oh dear.
Because he left before I got to meet him.
But
I was dressed as John Pertwee, so I don't think I would have impressed him.
Well, so was I when I first met him.
Oh, right, again. Why is it everyone said we are the ghosts of your past? But no, I'm.
At least we used to be him.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Well, we used to be us. Yes. But no, I met him at a convention called Time Quest 2, and I've been in awe of this guy for just forever.
Who isn't?
Forever, exactly. Well, some people don't like him.
Well, yeah, I know. Some fans don't.
Some fans don't. Most do. 99.9% recurring. But I remember the first time I met him, I had the worst sleepless night ever because I thought I'm going to say something incredibly stupid to him and not impress him. And there was 1,001 things I wanted to say to him and I just couldn't. And I remember I finally got to meet him. He signed an autograph poster for me. Shook his hand and I walked off, and then I burst into tears.
Oh,
because
I was an emotional moment for you.
He burst out, and I remember I was keeping it together in the autograph queue.
Yes.
And as soon as I got the autograph, walked slowly away, very dignified, and I said to my mate, walk faster, walk faster, walk faster, walk faster, fast, out now, and then got outside and I burst out. I didn't want to cry in front of Tom Baker.
Oh no.
And then met him again, I think properly, when you could actually sit down and have a proper natter with him, was Big Finish Day 2.
Oh, that was this year.
Last year? That was last year.
Oh, there was one we went to this year though.
Is there a Big Finish Day this year?
Oh no, it was last year.
Yeah, it was last year. It was winter.
Oh good grief.
Yeah, it was desperately cold.
But he was terribly in a very good mood, and he gave time to everyone.
He was a good sport.
A permanent smile on his face.
Well,
he was loving it.
Well, he'd just done his first run of audios.
Yeah, and I got to work with Louise, you know.
Yes, and we had those lovely photos with him.
We did.
Mine's still on my Facebook.
Yes.
It's the poster. I don't want to change it because that's the crowd. Because I didn't get a chance to have my photo with him at Time Quest. So when I got my photo with him, I was just like, nothing could bring me down that day. And he actually said to me, and you might imagine he's Tom Baker.
Yes.
Yes. And I sat next to him, and the photographer says, "Go on, put your arm around him, son." so I like that.
Yes.
And he says, "Oh, this is cosy."
This is cosy.
Yeah.
I've actually got the photo
There's
here.
yours, yes.
When I met him, and he actually, the glasses I'm wearing now, Tom Baker actually tried them on. He was quite impressed.
He did, yes. And when he said to me, he says, "Oh, this looks good. Have we been drinking?" I said, "No, but there's time." Is it 12 o'clock? Yes, it will be in about 5 minutes. Yes. Yes, it sounds like a good idea. Do you drink wine? Yes, I do drink wine. Yes, I think I'll go drinking with you. And I just thought, please, yes. And we got to the convention, convention queue. Now, we were in the convention queue because we were in the convention. We got to the autograph queue,
Yes.
and I said, look, I'm going to be at Collectomania
Yes.
in June. What are you drinking? I goes, well, I like a fine ale, and nothing above 4.5 because I'll be working, you see. But yes, I'll see you there. And Shaw's Eggs is Eggs. He was there, and it's just the best bloke ever because he's the doctor that made me a Doctor Who fan. And that's, it was Pyramids of Mars, one of his best stories ever.
The Pyramids of Mars.
Pyramids of Sutekh. And I absolutely adore him. The man is he's gotten funnier over the years.
He has.
Because I think he's accepting his old age. When he's using it gorgeously. I mean, we both said that had Last of the Summer Wine carried on, our Last of the Summer Wine dream team would have been Tom Baker, Brian Blessed,
Ian McKellen, Sir Ian McKellen,
and Sir Ian McKellen. That
Sir
Ian McKellen. I think those three would have just been.
Would have been wonderful.
Absolute dynamite. I mean, Tom Baker did Monica Dudley, but he wasn't in it enough.
No, he wasn't. No.
And what he did, it was very dumbed down.
It was.
He was good. He made it good. But had there been more Tom Baker in it, I would have watched it more.
I mean, the only work he does now really is he does Doctor Who.
He does audio books. Big Finish have finally found out how much he likes to get paid, and they can finally pay him.
Exactly.
Because I think that because he did all those audios with the BBC, and said, what are the BBC doing that Big Finish aren't? And I think it was just the money.
Just the money. Yeah.
Which, at his time of life, that's not a big. That's not surprising. The guy's got a pension to fund, and he wants to be rich like his very rich wives.
Yes, my wife is very rich.
He likes rich women.
Yes, he does.
The thing I love about Tom Baker is the way he interacts with female fans.
I know.
I say there were two friends of mine, Fi Doomcaster and Kingdom Yugi, which is Ellie, Julianne. Yeah. They can swear to this, especially Julianne, who's Fi Doomcaster. She went to the stamp centre to meet Tom Baker, and it's on her vlogs. I'll put a comment thing below. You can watch it. And he flat out flirts with her.
I have heard he does that.
He's a delightful.
Yes, he does.
He's not a creepy flirt. He's a
not
delightful flirt.
To
the point to which a lot of men out there must watch Tom Baker and lads, that's how you do it. Yeah, you don't treat women of the way that you think that you treat them. You do it the way Tom Baker does it.
Such a gent, though.
Impeccable.
Absolutely. The manners
he's of that time.
He is very much so.
He's actually it's such a strange case though, because you watch him on interviews and when he gets called up to do chat shows and things like that, which he does sometimes.
He does.
Especially when he was doing the BT text message voice. Many moons ago, he got called up by a few chat shows. He's not a tactile person. I think that's just because of his manners and the way but he loves to play around. He's a laugh.
He does.
He's a good laugh.
He does.
And he's a rapier wit. It's not a soft humour at all. He's really good. A bit like Colin Baker in that sense is the fact that he'll say something and he wants you to bounce back at him.
He does.
And he wants to get that rapport going.
And like Colin Baker, there's an intelligence behind it as well. Yeah, very highly read, intelligent man.
Highly read. I mean, there's. I think he's the only human being alive that's got access to the Library of Alexandria.
Oh, really? He's very much into Dickens as well, isn't he?
It wouldn't surprise me if he turned around and he says he's read books in Latin.
Probably not.
Because and here it comes. He used to be a monk,
God used to
have quite a thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the way that he he doesn't mock religion, he just makes fun of it. Because as he says, if you can believe in the Christian religion, you can believe in anything, because it's so preposterous. And I adore that in him. You know, it's a case he doesn't make fun, he makes light.
He does.
That's the difference.
Yes. Yes.
You know, if he wanted to mock something, he wouldn't mock it.
He doesn't mock it, no.
And oh my God, when that guy swears. Oh, is it bloody...
Don't give an examples now. Please.
No, I won't give an
But
example. I will tell you what to look for.
Yes.
You're looking for the bloopers to the Symphony advert. So if you look up Tom Baker Symphony bloopers, and it's an audio file, right? There's no video, it's an audio file, and you will never hear language like it coming out of one man's mouth, and it's all Tom Baker. It's not a voiceover, genuinely Tom Baker getting very irascible with...
That's another side to him though, he can get in bad moods and be bad tempered.
I think he had a rather dark period toward, you know, you get towards the 90s, and it's either he can't get work because he's Doctor Who, but because you did get the impression that he was sort of against it, but that's all disappeared now, and he's game for anything.
He is. Did you see that Good Morning interview with Alan Nicky did in about 84, 85, and I think he got outside, the wrong side of bed, and he said things like, I don't know what people are for really, and I find some paralysingly boring men and women. And
yes. Well, I suppose, you know, him having the legendary status that he's got, I think he's got every right to pass judgment. With the local parasites getting them blindly drunk. But I could listen to Tom Baker.
Oh, it's good.
And such is the rich fruitiness of his sumptuous tones.
Then we can say any word, it'll sound magnificent. Go on then.
Here's what you might want to try. Norris McWhirter,
Hamilton Academicus,
Horsemeat Hippo Burger,
Zippity Doodah,
Romana.
Ah, I married her, you know.
Yes, I know. Of course you were there. Terribly witty.
I'm Tom Baker, I'm terribly witty.
Yes. I'm Tom Baker, I used to be Jesus, you know.
Well, maybe not. But he used to be a monk for about 5 years.
Yes,
which Sylvester McCoy was as well. He was a monk for many years.
Away.
He was. True story. He was.
I knew he was a circuit. I knew he worked. I knew he worked with King
Very
Campbell.
devout.
I did not.
Very devout indeed.
Well, that doesn't
Very
surprise
much so.
I say it doesn't surprise me. It does because I didn't know. But you know that's different.
So there you go. We had a look at Tom Baker.
But
Coming up,
Tom Baker is a bloke. You know.
he is. He's a human being.
Sure, I think he's better than like a human, only better. I think he should have that T-shirt. There's a T-shirt out there with that on. I think that somebody should present that to Tom Baker.
To Tom Baker.
Do you know what? I'm very tempted to do that now.
Yes. So what we've got coming up, 3 further videos looking at Tom Baker's era. We'll split it into Philip Hinchcliffe, Graham Williams, John Nathan Turner and beyond. So it's goodbye from Pertwee Fan and
Warsaw Matt, yes. Goodbye.
Tatty bye.
It's good, isn't it?